You plan on fasting? This video is going to mentally prepare you for what you can expect during a 30-day fast. Stay tuned. Peace, you're not rocking with B from BTHYSELF. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel, and if you're new, thank you for tuning in. Oftentimes we hear the benefits of fasting, however, it's just as important to hear what you can expect during a fast, the trials and tribulations that may occur. This information was pieced together by Sharon Herbalist Ross, one of the greatest health coaches that I know personally. Within a 30-day fast, there are different stages your body goes through as you proceed throughout the days. It's broken down into 5 stages. Stage 1 is day 1 through day 2. On the first day of fasting, the blood sugar level drops below 70 milligrams. To restore the blood to level glucose level, glycogen is converted to glucose and released into the blood. This reserve is enough for half a day. The body then reduces the basal metabolic rate. The rate of internal chemical activity in resting tissue is lowered to conserve energy. The heart slows and blood pressure is reduced. Glycogen is then pulled from the muscle, causing some weakness. The first wave of cleansing is usually the worst. What you can expect days 1 through 2: headache, dizziness, nausea, bad breath, glazed eyes, and a heavily coated tongue are signs of a first stage cleansing. Hunger can be the most intense in this period, unless the enema is used, which quickly assists the body into the fasting state by ending digestion in the colon. Stage 2, days 3 through 7. Fats composed of transformed fatty acids are broken down to release glycerol from glyceride molecules and are converted to glucose. The skin may become oily as rancid oils are purged from the body. People with problem-free skin may have a few days with pimples or even a boil. So usually during stage 2, I always get a few pimples here and there. You may feel hungry during the first few days of this stage. This is temporary. The desire to eat will soon disappear, I'd say around day 5 or 6 or 7. Depending on the extent of your fast, lack of hunger may last from 40 to 60 days, and this depends also on whether you're water or juice fasting. Before moving on to the next stage, the body begins to embrace the fast and the digestive system gets a much well needed rest, now focusing all its energy on cleansing and healing. White blood cells and immune system activity increases. You may feel pain in your lungs. Actually, I remember when I was at work, it was a sharp pain. It wasn't for long, but I was taken aback from that feeling. It wasn't a good feeling. I actually wish I would have knew this before I started, because I thought I was doing something wrong, but no, my body was going through a thorough cleansing process at that time. And this may occur because the cleansing organs and the lungs are in the process of being repaired. Periodically, the lymphatic system expels mucoid matter through the nose or throat. The volume excreted of this yellow-colored mucus can be shocking, and this really depends on the level of healing you're going through. Everybody's different. The sinuses go through periods of being clogged, then will completely clear. The breath is still foul and the tongue's still coated. Within the intestine, the colon is being repaired and impacted feces on the intestinal wall start to loosen. Stage 3, day 8 through 15. Now you're starting to feel like you've reached that God tier level. On the latter part of an extended fast, you can experience enhanced energy, clear-mindedness, and feel better than you've ever felt since childhood. On the downside, old injuries may become irritated and painful. This is a result of the body's increased ability to heal during fasting. For instance, if you had broken your arm 10 years before, there is scar tissue around the break. At the time of the break, the body's ability to heal was directly related to the lifestyle. So if you lived on a junk food diet, the body's ability to heal was compromised. I always tell people fasting is the fountain of youth. If you're trying to rewind the clocks back, appear younger than you are, fast. And here's why. During fasting, the body's healing process is at optimum efficiency. As the body scores for dead or damaged tissue, the lymphocytes enter the older damaged tissue secreting substances to dissolve the damaged cells. These substances irritate the nerves in the surrounding region and cause a reoccurrence of aches from previously injured areas that may have disappeared prepared years earlier. The pain is good as the body is completing the healing process. The muscles may become tight and sore due to toxin irritation. The legs can be the worst affected as toxins accumulate in the legs. Cankers are common in this stage due to the excessive bacteria in the mouth. Daily gargling with sea salt and water will prevent or heal cankers. Stage 4, day 16 through 30. Shoutouts to you if you made it this far. The body is completely adapted to the fasting process. There is more energy and clarity of mind. Cleansing periods can be short with many days of feeling good in between. There are days when the tongue is pink and the breath is fresh. The healing work of the organs is being completed. After the detoxification mechanisms have removed the causative agent or render it harmless, the body works at maximum capacity and tissue proliferation to replace damaged tissue. While a short fast will reduce the symptoms, a longer fast can completely heal. During this stage, homeostatic balance is at optimum levels. The lymphatic system is clean except for a rare discharge of mucus through the nose or throat. After day 20, the mind is affected. Heightened clarity and emotional balance are felt at this time. Memory and concentration is improved. And then we have stage 5, which is breaking the fast. The sticky, toxic mucoid coating on the intestinal wall is loose, and the first meal frees it from the intestinal wall. Toxins enter the blood through the colon. The gallbladder dumps its waste in a heavy discharge of bile. This can cause an instant bowel movement upon eating, followed by intense diarrhea. On that note, you have to be very mindful of what foods you are using to break your fast. You don't want to break your fast with heavy foods that sit in the stomach for a long period of time, like nuts, grains, seeds, or even vegetables. I highly recommend easy to digest foods like fruits, whether it's mango, watermelon, tamarind, grapes. Fruits that have a high water content, and slowly work your way back up to heavier based foods. If you choose not to follow that ladder, the symptoms can be very intense and you may need to do a colon cleanse to help with it. So what do you think? Did that make you excited to jump into the fast journey? I start mine December 21st. I'm looking to do a 21-day fast and then use that to transition into raw foods only. If you made it this far in the video, I want to know, what's the longest you fasted for? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, check out my video on tamarind juice, why I feel it's the best for fasting, and a playlist I have in regards to herbs you can use to better your health. So until next time, 2098, bye-bye.